Good evening. Are any of you out there private pilots? Well, I'm going to tell you the other people a secret about us. When we fly commercially, we're secretly hoping they'll ask us to fly the airplane. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about when I got the call. I was flying on a red-eye from San Francisco to New York. It was a dark and stormy night, and I was trying to digest the worst chicken dinner I've ever eaten. Airline food, what can you do? We started our descent towards JFK when I heard the call. Attention passengers, is there a pilot aboard? Now, I would never want anything bad to happen to a fellow pilot, but I've always come prepared with my Ray-Bans, my leather jacket, and my earphones. I pressed the attendant call button, and when she came, I said to her in my best Chuck Yeager voice, "Ma'am, I am a pilot." "Thank goodness," she said. "Both the pilot and the co-pilot ate the fish tonight, and they're sick." I said, "Ma'am, they're not supposed to do that." "I know, sir, but the chicken's awful." She took a look at me and she said, "How much flying experience do you have?" I proudly said, "I have 550 hours, single engine land, and I'm instrument rated." She was as white as a sheet. I was afraid for a moment that she'd had the fish too. However, I realized that she was probably concerned about my apparent lack of experience. I looked at her in the eye. I said, "Ma'am, I've got this." Reassured by my confident demeanor, she took me to the flight deck, where I found the pilot and the co-pilot passed out. My first reaction was, uh-oh. My second reaction was, 25 years of landing airliners and Microsoft Flight Simulator was not enough. Yes! I realized, however, that I had another problem. We private pilots are trained to land if the clouds are only 200 feet below the ground, but the weather was much worse than that. Ask me, how bad was the weather? How bad was it? It was so bad, the clouds were taking off manhole covers and crawling down in the sewers. The ceiling was underground. No problem. I just followed the glide slope all the way down, when suddenly over the PA, I heard, "Captain, Captain, the passengers are panicking. They've heard the pilot and the co-pilot are sick." I said, "No problem, ma'am. Put me on the PA." Knowing as I do that music will soothe the savage beast and the savage fear, I pulled out my harmonica. Of course I didn't play that. Following the glide slope all the way down, got 500 people to get safe on the ground. Reassured by my airmanship and my mastery of the blues idiom, the passengers became calm. There I was, following the glide slope all the way down, playing the harmonica, when suddenly over the PA, "Captain, Captain, I'm so stressed out I've forgotten my CPR training, and a man back here is having a heart attack." I said, "No problem. Bring him up to the flight deck." There I was, flying the glide slope all the way down, playing my harmonica and performing CPR. Oh, he had the fish. There I was, when suddenly I heard, "Ee, ee, ee." My alarm clock had interrupted the best dream ever. Don't you hate Monday mornings? Never mind all that. For one brief moment, I had the thrill of commanding a 1,000,000-pound aircraft and the awesome responsibility for 500 lives, including my own. I was pilot in command. All right.